Confetti comes with championships, so let's see if you can answer this one. Who was the last NBA team to win a championship on their home court?
Was it the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Los Angeles Lakers, or the Toronto Raptors? If you guessed the Milwaukee Bucks, then you just earned some BC. Don't you wish you had some cookies?
And there has, Greg, been the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. At forward, they got Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith. And it's Wood in at the 5 spot. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Here's Dimes. Gobert trying to get open. Makes it off the glass.
And once it got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Hardaway. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. No good on the triple. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Bulls. Here's Dimes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Doncic against Russell. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Another shot. Wood. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense there from Dimes. Is rebounded by Doncic.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Dimes. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Mavericks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Out to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. And airballs the triple. That one was way off.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Hardaway passes to Wood. Back to Hardaway. The pass to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. Doncic outside. To end the cold streak. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. And the rejection by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Here's Dimes. It's rebounded by Dallas. Over in the corner, Doncic. Connects from three-point range.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Dimes, and right away they match it with a three-pointer. Dimes got 12 in the game. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. On the wing, Hardaway. Dimes pulls it in.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And he makes good on the layup. 14 points for him.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Dallas calls timeout. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson, he's checked in for Gobert. Noel comes in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Green in for Luka Doncic. Clark, when the Mavs traded for Rajon Rondo during the 14-15 season, Dwight Powell was included in that package. And he's still with them.
Yeah, you know, Rondo spent just a half season with the Mavs, and really at that point in time was in the second half of his career, while Powell has been there ever since and is a nice foundational piece. I mean, they love his work ethic, and he's a key part of their rotation, and I don't see that changing.
Here's Dimes. He's got 14. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Time's no good. And so Green will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 6. Powell gets to Green. Bullock passes to Dinwiddie. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The feed now to McGee. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Offensive rebound. And a dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And so it's Minnesota. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort, defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Dimes is out there with Anderson. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And now, we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Dimes in their last game against Chicago was sensational. He had 60 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Daniels, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Doncic kicks to Wood. Over in the corner, Green. Over Edwards. Dimes pulls it in. Dimes got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Edwards. Passes it to Dimes. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Mavericks trail by 14. And Clark, don't you have to admire the way the Mavericks are always looking to compete?
Yeah, I like that, Kevin. It's a good point by you. It starts at the top of the organization. I mean...
And so it's Minnesota. Their lead at 11 points to... As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Dimes has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Up front is Finney Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. Minnesota leading by 11. Russell passes to Dimes. Basket is good. We'll get a chance for one more.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
That free throw good from Dimes.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Edwards passes to Dimes. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the tray. Dimes got the lead up to 14 now for the Timberwolves. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Dimes, hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Dimes got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Doncic finds Wood. Out to Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. Some nice passing here by Dallas. No good from Finney Smith.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Dimes. He's got 32, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
To the inside. Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. Out to Edwards. Pass to Dimes. Wood with the block.
Boy, what a denial by Wood. He relishes the chance to throw it out of there.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you.
Pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Kyle Anderson, who's checked in for Minnesota. Dallas also making some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Josh Green subbed in for Doncic. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And so here is Dallas. It's an 18-point game. Hardaway with a wide open look. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Hardaway has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Dallas. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you can see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Green against Edwards. Green kicks to Dinwiddie. Out to Hardaway. No good from outside. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dimes, and another 3 for Minnesota.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And the foul called on Dimes. That's his 3rd foul of the game. McDaniels, he's checked in for Minnesota. Noel comes in for D'Angelo Russell. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Reggie Bullock comes in for Hardaway. Minnesota calls timeout. D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
And looking at Reggie Bullock, he's had quite the ride as a pro.
Yeah, he certainly has, Greg. I mean, he's been a lot of places during his 8-year career, but the thing I like, no matter where he's been and what uniform he's worn, he knocks down shots and does exactly what's asked of him.
Took him no time at all on that one. 40 points for Dimes.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Dinwiddie finds Green. Pass to Powell. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Dwight Powell really showing continuing confidence in his inside game, and I think he's only going to get better down there.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. There's the triple. The shot, no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. To the paint, it's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. All going up court, and Anderson slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And the dunk by Powell.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
Noel passes to Dimes. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Bullock sinks the triple. Bullock's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those three-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Christian Woods checked in for foul. Here's Anderson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Dimes. He's guarded by Bullock. Here's Noel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Mavericks trail by 14. Dinwiddie right side. Passes it to Wood. Got a piece of it. No one near Edwards. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the...
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it to... Timberwolves ahead, up by 16.
We're not talking to each other.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Dimes at small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
Dimes no good. Mavericks trailed by 14. Floats it up for Wood. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Here's Dimes. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, he's filling it up right now. Getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Dinwiddie outside. Back to Doncic. Launches it. Dimes pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's Russell. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Boy, Russell loves to take and make these quick trigger shots. He plays with a nice rhythm and flow to his game.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Six on the shot clock. Out to Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Good on the triple.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Dimes. The second chance effort. And Towns with the lay-in good. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Russell. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. A clear look for Hardaway. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead. That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Another 3 for Dallas.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
Here's Dimes. Guarded by Hardaway.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
You've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Mavericks trail by 13. Doncic feeling it out. Out to Hardaway. Puts it up. Misses off the left iron.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Here's Dimes. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Dimes got 47 points. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
The Mavericks pull it in. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. That shot off. Towns with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 15. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Gobert. Here's Dimes. Gobert trying to get open. Dimes no good. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the floor.
Big time. Showtime, Christian Wood putting down the hammer.
Here's Dimes, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Dimes. Knocks it down from 7 feet. Dimes got 9 points in the quarter.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 15. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away.
Ready for some top plays? I'm Olivier Cedra, PA announcer for your Brooklyn Nets. The time is here for your first vote of Season 3. Which one has the power within to win? My team first today with the OGD5. Game tied in overtime. It's Glenn Rice. Passing up the three. Hits the mid-range. Oh, yeah! Defender pulls back. So the shooter stepped in sideways. Wise choice in the clutch. Well done, Glenn Rice. In the Vipers territory with 202 Gaming. Gets two straight.
Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt in this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of the game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Manning the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith make up the forward spots. And it's Wood in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Dimes, defended by Hardaway. Here's Dimes. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Tim Hardaway, and he makes the first.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Now here's Doncic. Takes the three. Hardaway, no good. Here's Dimes, defended by Hardaway. The three from Russell. They get it back. Here's Towns. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. For three, Hardaway. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Dinwiddie. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
This one for three. And he's in the books. Now one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Tipped away. Dinwiddie passes to Hardaway. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. Shoots a fadeaway. That one a little long.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Dimes. And another basket from Minnesota.
This lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Russell. He takes it in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. McGee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Doncic outside. Outside Finney Smith. 6 on the shot clock. To halt the run. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anderson. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Noel, he's checked in for Russell. Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Green comes in for Dinwiddie.
Terrific rim protection, impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same. Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Left side and
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
the Mavericks making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From deep, here's Doncic. He can't get it to go. And Minnesota the other way with it now. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Doncic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. The act of shooting. Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
That's tipped. Inside. Will it go? And Powell with the stuff.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Pass to Noel, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And Minnesota calls time here.
You look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness. And that shows up most with his passing and body control.
And for Dallas, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Green. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Dimes. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Had to be missed there.
First one falls for him.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all three levels. So dangerous.
Here's Dimes. 16 points for him. Releases. It's good from the top of the key. He's got 18.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been lights out from deep. And it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. All right. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
They've got Torian Prince. Austin Rivers out there with D'Angelo. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far.
Thanks. Well, Dimes in the last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He picked up 49 points and also did a lot of damage from long. An astounding game for him, putting up numbers we might be talking about for the rest of his career. Back to you.
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Puts it up from 12. Dallas again missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Powell uses the glass on the layup. Powell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
Here's Dimes. No good on the triple. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Now here's Green. Defense is right there. Powell in the post. McDaniels covering. Powell's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Dimes. Offensive board.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat. Assertiveness on the backboards.
Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Powell with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Offensive rebound. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Powell's got 6.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. 8 seconds left to play in the half. It's Bullock on the wing. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Timberwolves ahead, running away with it. And we'll return shortly. Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, the Timberwolves shooting the rock at 58%. On the court right now for Dallas. Finney Smith plays the 4 with Wood at center. Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Dimes. From deep. Can't get it to drop.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Count it. Dinwiddie's got 9.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The three. He buries it from three.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Dimes, guarded by Doncic. Back to Edwards, and stolen by Wood. Oh, that's the alley. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it's Wood. That time on the assist by Doncic. 6 points for him.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And let's send it over to LVL40.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates, and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
Yeah, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Pass to Gobert. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter.
4th foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
Here's Hardaway. 7 points in the game. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Minnesota's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. There's the drive. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Dimes, defended by Hardaway. 5 to shoot. Here's Dimes. Offline with a 3. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Boy, you think about the start of...
Here's Rivers. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Austin Rivers, and it's Dimes in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Rivers' shot is off.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
That one falls.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Russell against Doncic. Pass to Dimes. There's the triple. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The Timberwolves shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Here's Rivers. Towns down low. Woods is there. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Rudy Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Anthony Edwards comes in for Rivers. And so Towns nails them both. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside, Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dimes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Yeah, you can trying for high percentage looks here in the second half. A strategy they hope will help them close ground.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns and it's paid off all game.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Sinks the tray. Timeout. He's got 32 points.
He got loose from downtown the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
And Dallas calls time here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He called out their ball control, saying, quote, no more turnovers. That has to be the mindset. We need to stop rushing and start dictating.
Thank you for that, Allie. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hardaway.
Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
McGee, he's checked in for Wood. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Doncic is doubled. And here's McGee. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Edwards with it. Just 4 to shoot. Russell to pass to Edwards. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Dinwiddie outside. Now here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Wide open. Yes! He nails it! Hardaway's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Poke loose. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Dimes. Oh, a special move before that shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first between these teams.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Dimes.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force. And I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
There's 53 seconds left in the final quarter. Up top, Dinwiddie. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Excellent read by Finney-Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
Dinwiddie against Edwards. Edwards slams it in.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Here's Dimes. Misses a 3.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Lets it go from deep. No good that time. Outside Hardaway. No good. And so it's Minnesota with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow